Um, and we're talking about race again. We're asking them the important question of why they just want to talk about race. What's that about? And it looks like we already have guests. Oh, Cesus, you a racist? I'm gonna just flat out say it.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, are you a racist?
No, absolutely not.
What's your age and state?
37, Arizona.
Okay, did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
Okay. So why do you guys like to talk about race a lot with the MAGA party, and then you want to blame it on Democrats?
What do we want to act like? What?
Why do you want to talk about race all the time and blame it on Democrats when Democrats just want to talk about the policy issues?
I don't know. I can't speak for other people. I don't talk about race all the time.
Your president do it.
Does he?
Yeah.
What has he said?
Um, he uh, he has said. Oh, sorry, I'm reading something. Uh, oh, thank you for sending that, Queen. Um, since his first administration, he started out when he started calling out Mexicans, and then he called out a judge in Indiana. And I was like, oh my gosh, did he say that the judge
So you have to
cannot
go back
rule?
to his first
Did you?
administration.
Did
So
you?
he
Oh no,
doesn't talk about it all the time.
I was actually putting a timeline together, and even though that happened in his first administration, that's still a part of history, so that's still relevant. But
And all he said was they're not sending their
I
best,
was
which is true.
I was rudely interrupted. No, he said they're not sending their best. They're sending crime. They're sending rugs. They're grapists, and I assume some are good. That's what he said.
Yeah. So it sounds like he doesn't really talk about it all the time. So I'm not sure what you're getting at.
Yeah, yeah. He talks about it. He talked about it with
Can you do
DEIA.
anything in the last
Yeah,
4 years that he talked
Yeah,
about?
he talked about it with DEIA in his first term. He's talked about Kamala Harris'
Well, that's more than
race.
just race,
He
right?
talked about Kamala Harris's race during the election. It said that quote, "I didn't know that she was black. She just appeared to be black." All of a sudden, I'm like, wow, that's fucking racist. And they was asking him questions about his policies. I'm like, wow, how fucking ignorant. What's this?
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite prompts. So it's kind of cut off for the people who can't read. It says, "Leave now. You're stinking up the place." And it's a cartoon that says, "Let's go be oppressed." And it's a bunch of people from different countries going, and the sign says "white countries" with the arrow pointing.
Okay,
So
so
it's like we're
you
the most immigrated country in the
literally
world.
just proved my point. Like,
What's wrong with
literally
that?
just proved my point. You're a fucking rape.
There's white people
Oh,
in
not
that
a rape. My
picture.
bad. Well, he probably is that too. You're a fucking racist, and you are scared of brown people, and you're a fucking xenophobe. Again, it's all about race. Could you tell me how many people Donald Trump deported in 2025?
Say what?
How many people did Donald Trump deport in 2025?
I don't know, like 500,000. I think what, like 2 million total self-deporting, and then a million self-deporting, a million like of just about.
No, so it was 600,000, around 600,000 with people he actually deported. And then, like you said, it was the 2 million with the self deportations. So that put it around 2.5 million for deportations, which is still below par of what
Perfect.
Joe Biden did in his first year in his administration.
But
Also,
also, Trump closed the border.
there's over 70,000 people locked up in a detention center. So this is not mass deportation. This is mass detention center. Or
Sir, do you believe that Vice President Kamala Harris is only on the ticket because she is a black woman?
Well, I can say no. I think it's maybe a little bit different. So I've
can you
known
guys hear
her a
that?
long time.
Believe that Vice President Kamala Harris is only on the ticket because she is a black woman?
Well, I can say no. I think it's maybe a little bit different. So I've known her a long time indirectly, not directly very much. And she was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
She has always
But you know
identified
what?
as a black woman. She
Great
went to a historically
response.
black college.
Again,
By the way, he didn't bring
again,
up. He didn't bring up.
the
he
reason.
didn't bring up race.
The reason
Did you
I
not
was
hear
gonna
it? He was
say
asked
the
a
reason
question.
why they was asked this question.
Very
He was
valid,
the
too.
reason why he was asked this question is because he and his supporters at a rally had said something about Kamala Harris's race. Okay? That is where that came from. Because Donald Trump said that he heard that she was black. And so when he went up in a front of a room full of fucking black women, they addressed that. And that's why they asked, do you believe that, she was only on the ticket because of that reason? Basically, what is your reason for slandering her like that? Again, he did not want to talk about the policies. He wanted to continue to drag her about her gender and her race. That's all you guys care about. It's LGBT, millions of dollars on trans ads during the campaign, when those ads could have been spent on something much better, actually controlling a narrative and a message that's going to benefit all Americans, instead of being divisive in his closing message. That was disgraceful. And you want to say Democrats don't have the focus? That's bullshit. Y'all keep tapping the screen and do all the good things. And let's get these goats out the way. You can respond. Talking about these, one of my favorite prompts. Hello? Like, are you there, good fella? What do white people say? Are you there, mate? Hey, bud. Buddy, can you come off of mute, please? Hey, can you be a good sport and come off of mute? This really grinds my gears when people do this. Hey, pal. Oh, gosh golly. Okay. Well, come back. I tried. I tried to be relatable. Oh, guys, this is ridiculous. Thank you guys for doing all of the good things. Tap the screen. If you voted for Donald Trump, go ahead and request. Thank you so much. And again, we are literally halfway through these goats. Let's get through that. Also, pay links are in the link in bio for the 149 goal that we have today. The green app today is going to be just the Bill 94, because the other one thinks that I am a rug dealer, which, I mean, it apparently he's coming back. Wait, does he have another? What is this? Do y'all see that? What is that? He got another profile picture. He on some weird shit. Thank you. Thank you, Gene.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, bro?
Good, are you okay?
I'm straight, man. Just still hanging with my boy Donald Trump.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I wanted to answer your prompt Why is it always race with y'all? I hear the Democrats talk more about race than anybody else because with Donald Trump, he doesn't care about what color you are, if you're
Oh,
black or white. He doesn't care about that. He cares about money. You know what I mean? And black people have money. You know what I mean? There are a lot of
I
black
am
people
the
that got
least
money.
racist person that
hold
you'll
on, hold
ever
on,
meet.
hold
I
on.
am the least racist person there is anywhere in the world. I'm probably
That's
the
right.
least
Hold on.
racist person, the least racist.
Amen. Hallelujah to that.
A
Boy,
well-educated
shut
black
up.
has a
This finna not work
tremendous
out of your
advantage
favor.
over a well-educated white in terms of the job market. If I was starting off today, I would love to be a well-educated black
This is
because
the
I really
fun.
believe they do
Oh,
have an actual
maybe we should
advantage
keep going.
today.
When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're not sending you. They're not sending you. They're sending people that have lots of problems, and they're bringing those problems with us. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists, and some,
Facts.
I assume, are good
Facts.
people. We condemn in the strongest possible terms.
Now, this is the part I wanted to get
This
to.
would like to begin by announcing some important developments in our war against the Chinese virus.
Why do you keep calling this the Chinese virus?
It comes from China.
Racist.
They made it.
It's not racist at all, no, not at all. It comes from China. That's why. It comes from China. I want to be
That's true.
accurate.
It came from China.
It's a disease without question.
So you don't see that that's a problem.
Not at all. It came from China, bro. It's just like if you gave a white guy some Kool-Aid, they're gonna say, "Hey, just gave me some Kool-Aid." You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right. Let's keep going. Queen, I
Uh,
got it. I got it, Queen. That was part of my thing. I got it.
Has more names than any disease in history. I can name Kung Flu. I can name 19 different versions of names.
Now that's not racist. I could
are you
call
talking about
it. I could call it Kung Flu. You think
Yeah,
that
because it's Chinese. We're trying to find a name for it that they will understand.
this is ridiculous? Like I said. My point stands. You guys cannot talk about anything but race. That is
Okay.
racist as fuck. Do you know when
Nah.
you black, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know when white people are being racist towards you?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. And you don't know that Donald Trump has said racist remarks when it came to the black community. Do you think it's appropriate for a presidential candidate to go in Detroit and say, when you go outside, and I quote, you get pew-pewed and your neighborhoods are run down and you have nothing
Listen,
to lose?
listen, is that true though?
Do you think that that's appropriate to say a room full of black people? That you
I
have
think it
nothing
is
else to
because
lose?
it's true. Some people are like
Oh, so
that.
you a coon.
No, no, no. Some people are like that. They have nothing to lose. They'll go rob a bank or rob a convenience store, and they don't care who they pew pew. Somebody's family could be in there.
So, e-
They
so
could, you know what I mean?
So even when it comes to black people in the black community, you ain't even go standing and paint fuss when this motherfucker has associated felonies with black people. The motherfucker got a felony and said that he could relate to the black community.
Well,
That's
I mean,
not that's not racist to you.
I don't think I don't think that's racist, bro. He's just trying to
Okay.
make people see.
Is his
He's trying to
supporters
make people.
racist?
Oh hell no!
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, he had Kanye West in the White House.
I
How
say
can he
his
be
supporters.
racist? Oh no, no, he support. Well, there are some supporters that are racist that Donald Trump doesn't like them,
Oh,
but
he
they
don't like
support him
them?
anyway.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, there are some people.
Let's
Like, I'll
see.
give you an example. There are some KKK people. Donald Trump
You
has
know you
told them.
cannot say that on here.
Okay, there are some K people. F1, F1. There are some K people. Donald Trump said he does not support those people.
Okay. Let's see. Um all right. So we're going to watch another video. Stay tuned, y'all, and y'all keep doing all of the good things. Thank you so much for being here. We are locked the fuck in.
Let's go, y'all. Everybody send money guns. Let's go.
They're
First off,
literally gonna do the
welcome.
opposite
Goddamn
now.
it,
Thanks a
welcome.
lot.
Here's what's happened.
Okay. I hope they play the full thing because I don't like clips. Unless they the ones that look. Oh, never mind. I can't say that on. I can't say.
I mean, he
that
he said the same thing about the Germans. The Germans said something
Okay.
that he didn't
Well,
like.
let's listen to this.
We got all the troops out there.
The protests kept coming at the Trump rally in North Carolina last night.
Get out. Get out.
One after another, reportedly 17 in total. But here's what the cameras didn't show. Keep your eye on the guy with the long hair and white t-shirt on this YouTube video, waving to the crowd as he's led out of the arena.
That guy looks
Watch
like a
again
criminal.
as he's sucker punched right in the face by a Trump supporter in the cowboy hat and black vest. Now watch this angle. After getting punched, the day's protester is wrestled to the ground by sheriff deputies.
Chill.
The cops didn't arrest the guy who punched him.
So, the cops didn't arrest him, and Donald Trump also came out and said that if he was to get arrested, that he would make sure that he pay all of his legal fees. And that man was violently racist because they end up doing a background on this dude. You know how the media dig into your shit. And he done made racist posts and every motherfucking thing. And Donald Trump don't give one fuck. Never apologize or anything. And that man, that man that you saw in the picture suffered real injuries where he had to go to the hospital after that.
Yeah. I don't agree with that at all. Like, I think that's wrong. But Donald Trump doesn't support those kind of people. They might support
they was in his rally.
Donald Trump. Yeah, but just because they at your rally, that doesn't mean you support them. There are a lot of people that probably
he literally
like
said that he would pay his legal fees, though.
Yeah, he's talking about the guy who got hit.
No, he's not.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about. He said if he had any problems.
Why would he pay? Why would you say I'm gonna pay your legal fees and the motherfucker was in a hospital?
I don't know, man, but I have to go back and look at that. That clip to see the whole thing, to see what's going on.
Yeah, y'all wasn't paying attention back then.
Because that guy who hit him was wrong for sure. Donald Trump doesn't support that.
Yes, he does. And he supports an insurrection too. Queen, thank you so much for the $5. Said, ask this raccoon if he get his rope yet. Does it come in different colors?
What's that?
Does the rope come in different colors?
First off, welcome.
What rope is that?
Because once y'all, you got to get a, you like Jim Crow and all that shit, right?
Oh no, come on, no, not at all. I like what Donald Trump is doing, bringing a whole bunch of black jobs back to America. He's doing a great job.
It's losing over black people losing over 1 million jobs, and the unemployment rate for black people ticking up more than white people, of course, like always, right? Is that black first, black America first?
Well, I think we have to put ourselves first. And we need to stop being the victim.
Oh, so now, okay, now we need to stop being a victim. But you just said that he was giving people jobs. But now we need to do it ourselves.
I'm just saying we need to have the initiative to go out and get these jobs. He's providing them.
Millions of black people have lost their jobs because of this president's power.
Yeah, they probably were Democrats.
Specifically black women.
Job. It might have been DEI people, who didn't know what the hell they were doing.
Again, this is thank you for going back to my prompt. You guys are so obsessed with race. And he didn't even know the people because he thought it was saying NIGGA, not DEIA. Yeah.
I'm not for sure, but there was a lot of people who had jobs, didn't know what they were doing. That's why he got rid of a lot of people. And a lot of people were against Donald Trump. And if you're against Donald Trump, we're going to get rid of you.
What does that mean?
Like fire you.
And
you won't have a job anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's just how it is.
And you said that Donald Trump. So did Donald Trump bring black jobs? What's a black job?
like an IT job or a CNA or maybe a Home Depot job or Lowe's, something like that.
Okay, we're gonna. Okay, you are cooning the fuck out up here, boy. You are
I mean,
cooning the fuck out.
most of the time you see black jobs, people in IT or, a CNA or something like that. Those mostly are done
Hey, guess
by
what?
African
Guess
Americans.
what? What if I told you there's black people that's like lawyers and doctors and shit? Like,
Yeah, but that's the few. That's a few and far in
no, it's
between,
not a
bro.
fucking few. You're fucking ignorant because you've been whitewashed by this fucking system. You probably don't even know the history of this damn country or nothing. This is ridiculous.
I
Yeah,
do, man. I
Chelsea.
do. I do. How many black lawyers are there in America?
You tell me.
I would say maybe 1,000.
So you just gonna take a wild guess? We're not gonna sit here and be two educated brothers and try to look this up together.
Okay.
We
Let's look
just
it up
gonna
and
we
see.
just gonna throw shit out there.
Okay, let's look it up. Let's
And
look it up
and,
and see.
and once we find this number, what is that going to prove?
Man, it goes. Well, it goes. It could prove your point or disprove your point
What's
about lawyers.
like how what if I say that the number is not good enough, and no matter what number that I see, we always gonna need more.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. And listen, that's the thing about America. Even Don King, one of the greatest men that
John
ever lived, Don
motherfucking
King,
King.
he said only in America. He said you can do whatever you want
First
in
off,
America.
welcome.
Doesn't matter
Goddamn it,
what it
welcome.
is. You can be a billionaire if you put your mind to it. I mean, I would have voted for Don King if he wanted to be president.
Do you realize that you are a detriment to our community? I just want to make sure that I'm personally tell you that.
Why you say that, bro?
Because what you've done, not only have you shitted in the face of us, but you can't even articulate why you really voted for Donald Trump and how his policies has actually
No,
benefited you or the black community.
one of the major reasons I voted for him was to get rid of a lot of people who are over here, criminals and gangs and illegals. And I go to the
And he's
grocery store
failing.
now. You can actually walk through the grocery store. There's no more people with the red dots on their head anymore walking
Oh, so
around blocking.
you just a
You
fucking
know,
bigot. Yeah, I mean,
no, I'm just saying.
what, is it what do I do? I'm not, how am I supposed to actually have a educated, like, conversation with a fucking bigot? What is this?
I'm not a bigot, bro.
You just said people with fucking red dots. You are the fucking disgusting person. Maybe you should actually be in that party.
Hey, listen, I just don't like them taking up the lanes at the grocery store. They stand in the middle of the lanes and they don't move. They see you.
That was the right thing
First
to do,
off,
right?
welcome. Goddamn it, welcome.
Shit, you should have did it a long time ago.
I'm
Bro,
like,
I'm like, why you don't get rid of this motherfucker, Steven? Here, this
yeah, I'm
motherfucker.
like,
This
get the
motherfucker ain't.
fuck out of here, man.
Get rid of this motherfucker. Here. Goddamn, with people like that, who need white people? Goddamn, we hold it down. The fuck?
Really quick, 1 second, retired. I'm going to drop down. I just wanted to answer this question. So as of 2024, only
Robert Natalia
0.4%,
get a value.
only 0.4% of the population of the United States are lawyers. And of that population, 5% of them are Black. The population of lawyers from 2012 to 2022 have increased by 6.6%. However, the population of Black lawyers has not changed. Okay, so it's put into context. For every 100,000 people, only 402 are lawyers. So if you are thinking about going to law school and you are Black, I would like to encourage you to
For
do
some
so.
reason, yeah, sorry, Queen. I thought you was done. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. So essentially, the percentage of the population in the United States of lawyers is only 0.4%, which is very low. So we need more lawyers.
I agree. Actually, stick around real quick. Queen, like, God damn it. Um, thank you guys for. Oh my gosh, there's 140 people in here. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you so much. Y'all been here the whole time. Anywho,
He didn't tell us. He didn't tell us anything.
no.
Like, he's an idiot. And the thing that it showed is that he projected onto us his level of how far he has made it in his life, that he was only able to see as far as lows.
Yeah.
Like, lows is how far he has accomplished. Because if that was the case, then how come the people that lost their jobs, why did they hold such high positions? When we know that DEIA opportunities benefited white women at the highest rates. So white women should have been the ones that lost their jobs at the highest rates. However, Black women in government were the ones that were targeted. And then what wasn't focused on is after they did the major focus on white women, they then on the hush hush focused on stripping more jobs actually away from Black men. I don't know if they noticed that. A lot of Black men in the fall to wintertime lost a lot of jobs. And that did come in the construction and logistics areas. But he didn't want to talk about that. And they lied to you because he probably would have said, oh, those jobs were taken by undocumented immigrants because he's clearly xenophobic and uneducated. If that were the case, how come when these individuals were supposedly no longer here, why didn't those construction companies make those jobs available? They were unable to make those jobs available because of Donald Trump's economic policies. It has become extremely expensive to even build and construct things in this economy, right? You're taking the cost of diesel and you're taking the cost of materials as well. So there isn't ability to do that. And in fact, the highest demographic within construction is not what their assumption is, which is Hispanic and Latino. No, it is actually white people. White people are the largest demographic in construction. So you can say wah, wah, wah. That is you still sucking on Donald Trump's dick right now. So take it out of your mouth and wipe it off and go get educated on the data before you come up here just spouting out nonsense. Over.
Thank you, Queen. Thank you so much. Kevin, are you a Trump supporter?
Fuck no.
Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just looking for Trump supporters right now. Sorry guys, I don't mean to do that. But Retire, I don't know what happened. I don't know why you called a Vio. I think you called a stray. I think they wanted the Vio to go to him, but it went to you instead. Huh. Okay, Kevin. Oh, Chelsea! Chelsea. Thank you. Oh, shit, Chelsea. Thank you. My God.
You're supposed to twerk. That's a part of your rules, but you don't.
Okay. I was trying to be more
that.
professional. Kevin, excuse you?
Sorry, when they said that you're supposed to twerk with something, not to be like.
Bitch, I didn't want you. Didn't I drop you before? Did I want you? Did I want you up here though? Didn't I drop you?
I understand that, but you put on the thing.
Okay. I'm sorry. Well, now you finna get what you.
Close your eyes, Kevin. Close your eyes, Kevin.
I am close my fucking eyes.
Close your eyes, Kevin.
Y'all still not gonna let me know when it's over.
And they paid for it. And they paid for it. It's what the people want.
Okay, that's how y'all don't get that a lot now. Because I'm trying to be more professional. We can't be doing that on YouTube, y'all.
Okay, sorry.
I'm saying I don't have a problem with nobody's thing or anything else like that.
I fell out my chair. It was shaking so much.
Queen!
It was. The earthquake hit me. You know I'm in California. I'm on the fault line, Bill. You gotta be careful. But
Please don't
you can
endorse
draw me
it.
down. You can draw me down now, Bill.
All right.
Back to the
Thank you.
comment.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Listen.
All right, Kevin.
Oh Lord,
What do you want to
Jesus.
explain?
Okay, so when it says Trump voters, why is it always about race with y'all? Right? I don't know how to explain because I'm not like a racist person. And I'm nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a fucking racist ass motherfucker. I'm
Are
racist
you
as
black?
shit. Yeah, I'm a mutt.
What?
Meaning that
This is
I have a
ridiculous.
little bit of everything inside of me.
Nigga, how do you present? Do you present as black?
Fuck no, because I'm not black.
Okay. I mean, what?
Black is
Yo, what am
black
I
is
supposed
honestly.
to do?
I'm sorry. Black is honestly a color. When you say the word, when you say, or am I black? No, I am not the shade of black because if you look at a crayon, when they say the color black, it is a dark ass fucking color that look like a shadow. I'm not black. Just like white people are not white.
I hate it here. Pay links on the link in
Hey,
bio
bro.
for my labor.
Hey, thanks for bringing me back
Are
up,
you
my brother from another.
are you gonna have some sense? Because at this point,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm
because
not even
what
going
you
to complain about your twerking.
why was you watching?
Because, I mean, I couldn't help because I was looking at the screen.
You literally could have put the screen down.
Anyways, let's get back to Trump. Yeah. So, yeah, Donald Trump is doing a lot of great stuff for America. He's making America a great place to live. You know, he's getting rid of all these illegals. He's getting rid of all of this stuff that Joe Biden
Okay,
was asleep for 4 years.
how many people did he deport?
Probably like, I don't know, 5 million,
I,
500,000.
there you go. Now you're getting closer.
Yeah, probably
And you
500,000
think
people.
that that's okay? And then you have 70,000 that's locked up in detention centers. So somewhere the math ain't mathing.
But you know what? As long as they're not in America, who cares where they are?
You're paying the fucking tax dollars, stupid.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Like, we're going to pay taxes anyway. You know what I mean? So I would rather pay to get their ass
They're
out of here.
still here.
Yeah, but as long as they're not like walking down the street where I'm at, they can, as long as they're
First off,
locked up somewhere.
welcome. Goddamn it, welcome.
He ain't coming back. We on our Kamala Harris. We ain't going back. I mean, I don't know how to, because if that was somebody in person, I would just literally not talk to them. I'm not really here for theatrics right now. Even though you did just see me
First
twerk,
off,
but
welcome.
like
Goddamn it, welcome.
I'm not here to. I'd rather just wait for another Trump supporter, have a friendly come up and keep me company. I'm not doing that. Like, it's like you guys are gonna take care of me regardless. I'm not doing that. Just so I could keep a person in a fucking room. So if anybody with fucking common sense want to request up, thank you. Chelsea, I hope you enjoyed though. Afresh, you could come up and ask a question, of course. Tap the screen, y'all. Do all the good things. Let's get this 132 down a little bit, y'all. Let's close the gap on it. We reaching our first hour. Pay links are in the link in bio. We could start the choo-choo train, the whole train. I don't care what the hell we call it, the twerk train. But somebody kick it off. Also, the YouTube, Tube of You. We are looking for people to help us get to the next level. I put something in Discord. If you haven't seen it yet, go to Discord and look in a speaker announcements channel. If you can commit, we need 11
First
more
off,
people.
welcome. Goddamn
If
it,
you
welcome.
don't have my Discord and you would like to help me get there, then please send me a DM right now so you don't forget. And I will bring you in. But we need your help getting to the next level. I need 20 people total. We have 11 more to go. So please, if you're interested, please, if you're not in my Discord, send me a message. I need you. I'm literally pleading. Okay. All right. Fresh out.
Question. It really been bothering me for a hot minute.
What's
So
wrong?
when I look at America, right, just in general, and like from when it started to where it's at, I feel that it took us 250 years to get where we're at, how America is today. And I look at like of all the grimy stuff our system has done to us, right? Should we take all that into perspective when we look at the whole issue? I know Trump's an issue, and I know the way he is, he really got us in a bad spot. But haven't we already been in a bad spot? Like, I look at like
Yeah,
what
but
Reagan
there's a
did.
such thing as an even worse spot. And that's what Donald Trump has done. Give me 1 second. Love Just, thank you for the $10. Thank you so much. Said the train is leaving. Damn, she said shit. I'ma just claim myself as the conductor shit, and we gone. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We have 122 now left. Thank you so much for helping me close this gap a little bit. I would like to get to at least. The goal is usually to get to close the gap in our first hour to at least 100, because that way it's kind of runs like a well-oiled machine after that. So thank you guys. Keep doing all of the good things. Thank you so much. And while me and Fresh is having this conversation, please, this is how serious I am about this. Put a 1 in the chat if you heard what I said about the tube of you. Just put a 1 in the chat. Let me know, because this is extremely serious. Okay, go ahead, Fresh. Oh, yes. Donald Trump is actually making it worse. Okay, he's sliding back provisions in the Civil Rights Act. He's packing the Supreme Court. This motherfucker is completely unhinged. Now, let's say that we would have got a Marco Rubio or a Ted Cruz. Sometimes I get dragged for this, but I don't think it would have been on this scale, like a Nikki Haley or something like that. That's when I would have probably used your argument of, we kind of been through this, we're going to get a little pushback, but we could come over the hump, But this is decades worth of damage. Marginalized communities are already left behind before this administration came in. And now even further. And it's hard already for marginalized communities to try to get ahead. And when I mean get ahead, I mean with things like education, healthcare, childcare, and experiencing grocery stores in their areas and pharmacies. We're getting left behind. This president has done nothing to further that. He's only further division. Red states versus blue states,
off,
black versus
welcome.
white.
Goddamn it, welcome.
Trump MAGA versus Democrats. Whatever he feels like waking up and saying that day.
feel like the Constitution they signed, like it wasn't for us. Like it was for them, but it wasn't for us. Reagan, what he did to our streets. Bush, what he did to No Love Kid. Like I feel like all these people done set it up for failure, and then bam, here's Trump. Here's the icing on the cake.
Yeah, he definitely didn't make it any better. I think that he is gonna go down, and historians has already said it too, that he's gonna go down in history as the most the worst president probably in our modern history. So I'm not surprised about that. I see it, Queen. I'm trying to.
You know, but you know what the crazy part is? The crazy part about the whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
People be like, people can't believe like what has happened through the past, like Reaganomics, right? Not Reaganomics in general, but just what Reagan and his party did. People don't believe it. They're like, no, there's no way that our president allowed that. And it just, are we that blind, or are we like we can't believe America would do something like that? Especially after
Yeah.
knowing what America has done all together.
Yeah. He's just bad all around. Like when it comes to like the DEI elimination, like the executive order was called ending radical and wasteful government DEI programs and preferencing. Like even in the titles is like hidden stuff. And they claim that it's to dissolve diversity inclusion councils. He canceled DEI related training and service contracts valued at more than $2.6 billion, and he eliminated references to race, gender, diversity, equity, and inclusion from the federal government. And then he did something else. He revoked another
First off,
executive order,
welcome. Goddamn it, welcome.
11246, from 1965 through Johnson era. And that was requiring the federal government contracts to take affirmative action. So he totally gutted that too. The reason why, all of this is like this is just because, again, these are the foundations that we've already been set back, left behind. But at least we have something in place to where we could try to make it somewhere. Now, when it comes to DEIA, we've said this repeatedly on this live that it did not only just benefit black people. It benefited everyone. It benefited the disabled. And Donald Trump is not a champion for those people. So, yeah, he's actually making it worse. This is not the same old thing, just a different day.
I didn't realize, like, I was raised in a black neighborhood, right? And after like seeing on all these different panels on TikToks, I didn't know it was divided like that. I really didn't know like it was really divided.
Yeah, me and Queen, we laugh about from time to time how TikTok has showed us another side of the country. But unfortunately, some are real people who we speak to. Like me and you are very much real. We're not just somebody on TikTok. We actually get off of here. We have our lives and things like that. And that's why we're not looking. You grew up in a black neighborhood, so you should know. We're not looking for anyone to come and save the day or anything like that. We're just trying to make it to where we get a fair shot and make it to where politicians are actually representing us in the way that we want to be represented. Hence the gerrymandering. That's not a representation because black communities are being gutted out and being placed in communities that is not representative of them. That's a problem. And it's going to continue to be a problem the closer that we get to this election. Because this president is desperate. And we've seen what he does when he's desperate. So, that's my stance.
I just didn't know. I tripped out on it. 'Cause I'm like, man,
First
I
off,
see Crips and
welcome.
Bloods
Goddamn it,
get
welcome.
together and come to an agreement. And I was like, I didn't know political parties were like that.
Oh, I mean, it's always been heated in politics, but this is like next level shit. He on some other shit, and he did that on purpose. Like, he has said that Democrats are lunatics. He has said that Democrats are terrorists. He said that they have committed treason. These are not normal things that a president has said during a campaign nor in the White House, sitting in the Oval Office. So that's what helped the divide. And then his supporters too, especially the ones that's in Congress, they further that message. So that's why you see Congress not getting along so much, to where you almost see them coming at blows during some committee arguments and things like that. This is totally unprecedented.
It's a little mind blowing to be honest with you.
Yeah. Yeah, again, so like I said, when these things happen, it's always us that experience it first. You know, black women and children, the disabled and people like that. We're always the first ones that's on the front lines getting hit with this, and it's not fair, and we're sick of it. And it don't have to be this way because it's always been this way. So hopefully you still get involved. Don't let it turn you off.
I'm waiting for the day where our government is actually like for us and not for them. Not like them, I'm saying like for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like really for the people.
Yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying. That's why you have to get involved and actually understand what's going on, so you could really, really, really start putting truth to power. Because I'll tell you something: people who are not getting involved in these neighborhoods and these town hall meetings and stuff like that, these politicians do not have an obligation to show up.
Until 20, I don't get off probation until 2029.
What state do you live in?
I live in California, but I'm on federal probation. They don't let you vote. I was told that. That's what they said. I'm not allowed to vote.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. What state do you live in?
I live in Cali.
Okay. Okay. Oh well. Okay, we got you on that. Don't worry about that. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, the good thing is with me, I've always had a chance to see it from both sides. So that's kind of why I have that experience where I could talk. I've literally lived in the hood where, you know, I'm just gonna say that. And then I lived in where my parents live now. Like I lived in very, very beautiful homes and grew up what people would say privilege. Yeah, so I had a chance to see it from both sides. And I'm telling you now, when I came back to Chicago, you could see there's a difference. But the one thing that I noticed about Chicago and I appreciate it is the people here never give up. Like the same people that I've been in a paint with here is still around right now. Like they still doing things, like we still doing things. Like this is exactly what we dreamed of. And sometimes you don't get everything that you want, and that's okay. That's democracy. Is that pulling and that tuss and pull, you know. But Donald Trump is trying to take us off a fucking cliff. I don't mind debating you on taxes and things like that, but I'm not debating you on human rights. So yeah, I chose to come back here and live on the south side of Chicago. You could ask my boyfriend. I moved to the suburbs twice. The second time I was like, okay, I'm sure I'm ready. Like I'm mature. I could do this. I lasted 2 years and I was like, okay, I'm done. Because I just couldn't, I felt like I was like leaving behind something, you know. But this is not about me, but yeah. Definitely keep us updated because we can help you. And just continue to stay involved and ask questions.
We never had equal rights. It
Huh?
sounded good. I say we never had equal rights. It sounded good on paper, but in reality, we don't got equal rights.
A what?
I say in reality, we don't have equal rights.
Hold on, your thing is muffled.
I said in reality, we don't have equal rights. We still have social injustice. We still get pulled over differently.
Hey, Marley. Yeah, I know. That's why. Well, sitting down ain't doing nothing. It's definitely not the solution. I mean, you have to think about it. I think about this all the time. People who looked like me had less resources and larger problems than I had. I mean, I'm going all the way back. I'm thinking about the family that was kidnapped because people think that they was just riding around and walking around in huts and shit and with spears and stuff and in the grass and eating grass and shit. You know, when they had a complete society in Africa, a government, everything. And I'm thinking about that family, you know, that got broken up and how they persevered through that. And sometimes I'll be honest, it makes my problems feel minimal, you know, and how grateful I am for them. You know, we've been reading the 1619 project. You know, it's hard to not really talk about it without kind of getting teary eyed about it. You know, I mean, they literally suffered, and every time they tried to move the needle a little bit, it was an opposition that made sure that they pulled it a little bit back further, so that we have to work a little bit harder. So yeah, I have a lot. I have a lot of anger pent up, you know, but I choose to put that anger to good use and to make sure that my community and stuff is well supplied and taken care of and most importantly heard. Because we could be taken care of, but if motherfuckers don't hear us, then it's pointless. Because if we're not being heard, then that means people are not adhering to what we actually need. So the stuff that's given in our communities is just shit that people is outside just thinking that we need. We don't need that. The voices in our communities, the black women, you know, the elders and stuff like that, they have the vision to make us go forward. And I trust them. Even the new generation, they know. They definitely know.
They get mad so fast.
Yeah, you got an echo fresh. You on Bluetooth?
No, I'm on my player. Let me see.
Okay, I'm gonna drop you down anyway because I'm probably about to do a quick restart. But I do appreciate you coming up though.
All right, pimp.
All right. Well, I'm glad he asked questions. I'm happy about that. All right. So we have uh-oh. We have 115 left for the live goal, y'all. Thank you for being here. Keep tapping the screen, shutter live, do all of the good things. I have the boxing gloves as the gift right now. So if you could help me get through that, that would be great. That would help us keep getting through the FYP. Hopefully we find some more Trump supporters. That would be great. And don't forget too, the tube of you. If you are interested in helping us get to the next level, please send me a message. Anything is appreciated and accepted, whatever you could do, but please make sure that you reach out. Okay, so we are just looking for Trump supporters. If you voted for this administration, you could go ahead and request up. So, Chelsea, I was going to ask him, but I don't know if he's keeping up with that. So I didn't want to do too much. Hey Natty, how you doing? So yes, we are here today. It is Wednesday. Thank God. Um, I'm so happy. And we could get a friendly up here too, Queen. I don't know if you available or anyone. We in that kind of awkward stage. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up some ground news and then we're gonna read off of that a little bit and then we'll see if we get any more of a guy. How about that?
Here comes the money.
Oh, I did not.
Here we
go.
Money
Thank you, Nicole. Thank you. Hi, Tori. How you doing?
I'm good, bro. Oh, I was just gonna stay up here until Queen got up here. But since the Queen is here, you can drop me back down.
Okay, didn't you say you had some news?
Oh, yes. So, first off, sorry about the technical difficulties today with streaming. I was on my phone, had to go to a doctor's appointment. Good news today is I talked to my doctor about the medical retirement paperwork, and after he did his examination on me, I am being sent to a spine specialist to discuss what my surgical options are to try to fix what's going on with me. And he's writing a letter for me in support of my medical retirement.
Oh, good. So yeah.
That's
Yeah,
my problem.
how fast is he gonna have it done?
He should have it done. He does all his paperwork on Thursdays, so he should be writing it tomorrow and getting it back to me by next week. And then I send the same paperwork to my other doctor who does the injections in my spine.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
Thank you. So all together, and he also advised me to get my physical performance test from my physical therapist, because that is the same test that they use when doing disability, like Social Security disability determination. So that'll help my case.
Thank you, Trina. Wow, yeah, that's really good, Tori. Congratulations. W's in the chat for Tori. Thank you.
Thank you. Also, if anybody wants, I'm at home now after this live. If nobody else is going live, I can restream the chapter.
So that's sweet.
Everybody can listen to it.
That's sweet of you. Thank
it
you.
won't be a problem. So, drop me back down, baby. Y'all have a good one. I'm gonna be in the comments.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, Tori, thank you so much. Guys, thank you so much. Y'all cooking now. Y'all cooking. We are 109 away, y'all. 109. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go one more tier up, but I'm gonna not do 100. I'm not gonna break the bank, I promise. And pay links are in the link in bio, guys. If you want to, don't forget how much TikTok takes. So that's why we push that. Your favorite content creators, I'm not the only one. This is why we push that, because they take so much anyway. So it's just quicker to do that to get the goal out the way. That's why I said that anything is appreciated and accepted, because even $1, you will be surprised. But I appreciate y'all ahead of time. And thank you, Chrissy. I was just about to talk about that. The tube of you. I told y'all I would be talking about this a lot. We need 3,000 watch hours. I need you. Our next tier is to go on YouTube. Okay? So please, if you are willing to help me get to the next stage and help to get through those 3,000 hours, please send me a DM. I have a whole plan for us. I have a calendar. I have it all structured for us to where it's not going to overwhelm us. But we need 20 people to get involved. Okay? Now, the thing is, I ain't finna play no games, y'all. don't commit if you ain't gonna do it. Because I'm about to make a Discord channel. I've asked Queen to do it. This is very serious, y'all. This has to be done. And I have other people that I'm not going to name that's involved as well. They're going to help us do that. And, I don't want to hold them up for too long. But they understand what we're going through because they had to do the same shit. Okay? Claudia, we're going to YouTube. But I need help. I'm slammed. Jesus Christ. I'm freaking tired. So yeah, I need help. Y'all know I'm sleepy when I get teary-eyed over that. It's just been a long night. But anywho, I promise I'm okay, y'all. It's just been a long night. I'm just tired. So
Well,
yeah. Thank you, Queen. Go ahead, Queen. I'm sorry.
Well, the second episode of our podcast is available on my Tube of You. And it'll be available on his probably after he goes live today. But yeah, Bill has been up all night, trying to get everything up onto his so that you do have something to watch. But yeah, he's been working really hard. So if you can just support him, he's trying to get as much content on there so that we can really extend as much as possible. But yeah, if you can support him, that would be great. We're probably, when he comes back, we're probably going to do a quick restart. But the best way to support Bill is with the links in the bio. The reason why we say that is because TikTok takes a lot of what you send to your creator. They take about sometimes 40% of it. So a lot of times we feel really bad when you send a gift, because even though you think you're supporting your creator, you're really sending a lot of it to whoever owns TikTok now. So we just recommend sending it to the link in bio. And I would say that for any of your favorite creators. The small coins though do help. It's yeah, Nicole, it's 50 to 60% now. It used to be 40%. So about 50 and 60% of what you send in a gift does go to TikTok and not the creator. But the small gifts, like the roses and the penny ones, that does help get you in the algorithm. But if you really want to support the ones that you love, I always recommend the link in bio. But that's why we're trying to extend the dual streaming. Once I can get him on the Tube of You, then I'm gonna try to help him get on Twitch and things like that too, so that he can start really growing as a creator. But yeah, Bill, if you can go ahead and do a quick restart, so we can get you into the algo.
Oh, okay.
Let me just help you kind of get your donuts out the way.
Okay, fill my holes. Oh, Nicole, thank you for the $20. Thank you, Nicole. She just sent some heart puffs. I appreciate you. Claudia said, I don't send anything. I send a donation now without the... Claudia, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. W's in the chat for Nicole, y'all. Thank you. Under this administration, that's hers basically spending $40, and then when I spend it, it's basically me spending $5 because of this administration.
Your donuts are cleared, just so you know. There's something wrong with TikTok right now.
Oh, it's 8 on my end.
Okay. It says 80% on mine. I don't know why.
Okay. All right. We'll be back.